Did you know that 85% of women between 25 and 44 report struggling with weight loss, even when they're
It's
dieting?
not just you. Science shows there are real reasons behind these struggles, from hormones to lifestyle
If
factors.
that sounds familiar, stay with me because today I'll reveal why it happens and, most importantly, how you can finally fix it.
Research shows that 85% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 report struggling with weight loss, even when they follow diets or exercise routines. A large cohort study published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine revealed that in this age range, women gain an average of 0.5 to 1 kilogram per year without consistent lifestyle changes. This challenge is more biological and behavioral than a lack of effort. Body weight in this period is strongly linked to hormonal shifts, higher stress levels, and loss of muscle mass. Studies from the Journal of Women's Health confirm that women in this age group show higher prevalence of insulin resistance, chronic fatigue, and low adherence to restrictive diets lasting more than 3 weeks. This explains why so many weight loss programs fail. Another relevant factor is the modern environment: long work hours, household responsibilities, and in many cases, childcare. Together, these stressors elevate cortisol, a hormone linked directly to abdominal fat accumulation. A study from the Obesity Society demonstrated that high cortisol levels can increase visceral fat storage by up to 20%, even without significant dietary changes. After the age of 25, women begin a gradual loss of muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, averaging 0.5 to 1% per year, according to the Journal of Applied Physiology. This decline reduces the basal metabolic rate, meaning the body burns fewer calories at rest. It is a natural process, but one that strongly affects weight maintenance. At the same time, hormonal factors begin to interfere more actively. Insulin resistance, often present in women in their 30s, makes it harder for glucose to be used as energy, encouraging fat storage. The Diabetes Care Journal highlights that even non-diabetic women may experience this process in this age range. Another key hormone is cortisol, which in excess promotes abdominal fat storage and alters appetite. The Psychoneuroendocrinology Journal found that women exposed to chronic stress were more likely to prefer sugar and fat-rich foods, perpetuating the weight gain cycle. The issue is not only eating too much, but how hormones influence choices. Science also points to the effects of leptin and ghrelin, the satiety and hunger hormones. A review in Endocrine Reviews showed that restrictive diets can reduce leptin by up to 40%, heightening hunger and making long-term adherence difficult. Therefore, weight loss is not just about eating less, it's about recalibrating the metabolism to work with the body. Looking at the audience profile of this channel, predominantly women between 25 and 44, we see a mirror of what science already points out. This is a critical period for women's metabolic health. The good news is that evidence-based strategies exist to reverse the scenario and achieve lasting weight loss. Sleep is one of the most neglected pillars in weight loss. A classic study in the Annals of Internal Medicine found that people sleeping less than 6 hours per night lost 55% less fat during calorie restriction compared with those sleeping 8 hours. Sleep deprivation disrupts both rest and metabolism. Chronic lack of sleep increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and decreases leptin, the satiety hormone. This imbalance triggers exaggerated appetite, cravings for simple carbs, and higher calorie intake. The Sleep Health Journal notes that just 2 nights of poor sleep can significantly disrupt these hormones in young and adult women. Stress acts as a silent trigger. When the body releases excess cortisol, it worsens insulin resistance and disrupts glucose usage. The Clinical Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism points out that women under chronic stress accumulate up to 30% more visceral fat, the most dangerous type for cardiovascular and metabolic health. The problem is that lack of sleep and stress reinforce each other. Poor sleep increases next-day anxiety, while daily stress makes falling asleep harder. The Harvard Medical School recommends simple strategies: reducing screen use at night, practicing deep breathing, light walking, and building a bedtime routine to restore balance. Highly restrictive diets are often seen as quick fixes for weight loss, but science shows the effect is usually the opposite. Obesity reviews highlighted that severe calorie reduction can lower basal metabolism by up to 20%, a phenomenon called metabolic adaptation. This means the body burns fewer calories even at rest, making fat loss harder long term. Extreme diets also disrupt hormone balance. Leptin levels drop, reducing satiety, while ghrelin rises, increasing hunger. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that participants on restrictive diets experienced heightened hunger and slower metabolism even after 1 year. Another negative effect is the weight cycling phenomenon, also known as yo-yo dieting. The International Journal of Obesity reported that individuals who repeatedly follow rigid diets are more likely to regain lost weight and, in some cases, gain even more. This process harms not only physical health but also psychological well-being, leading to frustration and lower self-esteem. On the other hand, flexible approaches like the 80-20 method, 80% whole foods, 20% flexibility, show better adherence rates. Studies in the Appetite Journal revealed that flexible eating reduces dropout rates by up to 40%. This confirms that balance and consistency are more effective than extreme restrictions. The first strategy is prioritizing adequate protein intake. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that consuming 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight helps preserve lean mass, increases satiety, and boost post-meal calorie burn. Starting the day with 25 to 30 grams of protein has significant benefits for appetite regulation. Another crucial factor is regular physical activity, especially strength training. Research in the Journal of Sports Medicine demonstrates that resistance training not only increases lean mass, but also improves insulin sensitivity, key for fat loss. Even short 20 to 30-minute sessions, 3 times per week, produce measurable metabolic improvements. Sleep should be treated as a health priority. The Harvard Medical School recommends 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night to maintain hormonal balance. Techniques like the 4-7-8 breathing method, reducing screen exposure before bed, and keeping a consistent bedtime improve weight regulation, mental health, and daily energy. Finally, a mindset shift is essential. Instead of chasing quick fixes, science supports incremental habits. Post-meal walks, reducing processed foods, adding more fiber, and practicing mindful eating. Studies in behavioral medicine confirm that these small, consistent habits lead to more sustainable results than any miracle diet. So far, we've seen that the struggle to lose weight between ages 25 and 44 is not about lack of discipline, but about multiple factors. Hormonal changes, stress, poor sleep, and restrictive diets combine to create resistance. Acknowledging these barriers is the first step towards a more effective plan. Science points to clear solutions. Maintain muscle mass with protein and strength training, balance hormones with better sleep and stress control, and adopt flexible eating to avoid diet traps. Together, these pillars create a strong foundation for sustainable fat loss. A realistic plan may start with weekly goals. Include 30 grams of protein at breakfast, perform 3 short workouts, walk 10 minutes after meals, and aim for 7 hours of sleep. Research in behavioral science and health shows that progressive goals increase long-term adherence by up to 65%. What matters most is consistency, not speed. When weight loss is approached as a journey of cumulative habits, it becomes less frustrating and more sustainable. As confirmed in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine, long-lasting results come from small, steady changes aligned with real-life routines. Science makes it clear. Losing weight between 25 and 44 is challenging but far from impossible. Research in endocrinology, nutrition, and behavioral medicine shows that when you work with your body instead of against it, results follow. The key is aligning evidence with practical lifestyle changes. You don't need extreme diets or constant restriction. Instead, focus on quality protein, restorative sleep, stress management, and enjoyable physical activity. These changes, though small, build up over time and, as shown in the Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, lead to consistent, sustainable transformations. Remember, this is not just about appearance. It's about health, energy, and confidence. Every hour of sleep, every balanced meal, and every walk is an investment in your future self. The journey may feel slow at times, but science proves that consistency always beats temporary intensity. If this content resonated with you, give this video a like and share it so more women can access science-based information. Your support helps spread awareness and strengthens a community of women seeking health in a realistic and sustainable way.
Thank you for watching. Remember, this channel is here to bring you safe, reliable information backed by science so you can care for your health with confidence. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye. Did you enjoy the video? Subscribe to our channel, Health and Wellness for All, for more tips and information. See you soon.